Of course, my mic was off. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy to have you here in the chat today. It's awesome to see so many people already here. Um, no, it shouldn't be busted. You should be good now. Uh, it's really good to see so many people. I know we had to miss last week. I was. Can you still not hear me? No, it shouldn't be. Try refreshing, I guess. Hello, May May Crochets, Despoges. How's it going? Can everyone hear me on Ribblr? Okay. But yeah, good. I'm glad that's going through. Yeah, sorry we had to miss last week. I was out of town, so we just pushed everything back. Um, it's really good to see everybody. Happy first day of spring as of yesterday. I hope everyone's enjoying the extra moments and hours of sunlight that we're all getting. I know I'm enjoying it. Hello, Estherol Maymay. Hello, Ami Mommy Makes. Good to see you. Moon Shining. Happy to have you here. Indigo Blue. Happy to have you as always. Karametra. How was my trip? It was good. It was good. Good to take some days out of town for sure. The wedding was solid. Yeah, went well. It was really good to see so many of my old dear friends from high school days catch up, see what everyone's up to. Definitely weird to be like, yeah, I stream for a company now. So definitely thought of y'all while I was gone. And for everyone watching on Instagram, we are streaming over on Ribblr right now on the Ribblr app slash the Ribblr browser. So you can definitely come and check us out over there. Hello, Heaven Star. Good to see you. Miss Wang, happy to have you here in the chat today. But the question is, how are all of you? Today, we're going to go over a few things, but we are mainly just doing kind of like a crafting stream, getting familiar with each other once again, talking about the big things to come here very shortly, less than 2 weeks away. And then since it is springtime, at least officially, it might not feel like it where you're at, but I think it's good to do a little bit of a mental cleanse and chat with one another about some of our goals or projects or just things that are happening. I know sometimes if I haven't spoken to anybody, at least crafty people, I start to get kind of in the mud with the projects that I'm working on. You know, you have all these projects that you've saved from like summertime, you know, Christmas and winter, and it all starts to add up. And I feel like this is a really good time to kind of, you know, pick out the projects that you want to focus on for the coming months, so that way it doesn't feel so overwhelming. Hello, Olivia. Good to see you. And for everyone on Instagram, we are streaming over on Ribblr.com or the Ribblr app, so make sure to open that up, and I will see you over there for some of the visual stuff. Ami Mommy Make says, "Oh, that's super awesome. Happy for you. And hey, you're still making your money." Yep, yep. So it's it was nice. I don't usually go out of town or take time away from work, so yeah, it was nice. It was needed, especially in you know, today's times for sure. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm in the thick of it right now with all the whips. It definitely is like that. I don't have actually anything in terms of crochet going on right now, but I am going to be starting a project today on stream for the crafting stuff, so excited to be doing that. Um, I always tell myself that I'm going to be crocheting on a trip or whatever to keep my hands busy, but I don't know how much I love crocheting while traveling. I don't know why. I really like the coziness of my home or like a coffee shop to be doing it. Do we have anyone in chat who likes to be traveling like on the road or on a plane or anything like that? Um, so yeah, and y'all are gonna be stuck with me today. We don't have an interview, but we will have. Oh gosh, excuse me. We will have an interview next show, so in 2 weeks' time. Olivia says, "I really want to make a granny square blanket, but it takes so long." Yeah, when it comes to crochet, one of the things is, You know, unless you have like a deadline or something, I wouldn't worry too much about the time it takes to make a project, because even if you put like, 20 minutes to an hour into it every day, progress has been made and it will get done eventually. Indigo Blue likes to craft on the go. Nice, nice. When's the last time that you traveled? You get distracted by the scenery. Oh, that's good that you're taking it all in though. Hi, hey Jay, good to see you. I can't crochet in public because everyone asks what you're doing. That's not a bad icebreaker though. It's not a bad icebreaker at all. I prefer to knit when I travel. Nice. Have you ever been pulled by like TSA at the airport or anything for your tools? Hi, I love frogs. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat today. Happy to have you here. How are you? Sandra Clark says, I love granny squares. Nice. I need to make some. I'd honestly be kind of fun to make some floral ones. And since it is spring, just yesterday we actually put up our roundup post of some really fun floral patterns. We are focusing a bit on like some of the wearables this month, as you've seen with like our March monthly challenge, as well as some of our roundups, making sure we give some of those some love. And yeah, so we'll go over some of this stuff today. As you know, we have our postcard that has been live. And for everyone on Instagram watching, you can come check out the Ribblr Show on the Ribblr app or the Ribblr browser to come check out what I'm talking about and see the visual and also participate. But if you are on the Ribblr app or Ribblr Show in the chat, if you do leave a green emoji in the chat, you will be entered for a chance to win your postcard. Just in case you haven't won it yet, we are coming really close to the end of the month. So if you haven't snagged your postcard, now is a great time to try to get it. And Centra says, I took a solo Disney World vacation for my 60th birthday in November and took my English paper piecing quilt to sew on the plane. Oh, really? Holy, that sounds like a lot of, you need a lot of arm space. How did that all go on the plane? That's really cool. Thanks for sharing that. Ami Mommy says, I have not, but I had a single hook on my carry-on, so I don't think they even noticed. Oh, yeah, probably wouldn't notice, and that would get by. Sometimes when you travel with like Pokemon, or not, I guess not Pokemon necessarily, but like just trading cards, they'll stop you. Sunny K Looms, good to see you. We hope your day is going well too. I hope you're doing good. Was sad not to see you last week. I hope you've been doing well. Yep, so you can just leave a green emoji in the chat for a chance to win the postcard. Who in chat, does everyone in chat have their postcard yet by any chance? And of course, you can expect another postcard for next month as well. So this is the last time we'll be doing a giveaway for the March one, because our next show will be on April 4th. So yeah, it's pretty surprising. Yeah, for some reason, Karametra, your emoji did not go through. You do have Instar? Nice. Yeah, I have this one as well. Was happy to grab it. I really like this little one. And did everyone do something for St. Patrick's Day and wear green? I'm really glad to have you here, Sandra. If you want to, you can come on by to the Ribblr app or the Ribblr browser and come check us out over there. You can see everyone else and see what they're talking about in the chat. Would love to have you over on Ribblr though. Lots of crocheting. Nice, classic. Banana the pineapple has the postcard. Happy to see you in the chat, Banana. Hobby Goblet, thank you for participating. Thank you. Yeah, it is misbehaving today. Strange. I'm glad you were able to get the postcard, Sunny K. I like going back and looking at mine as well. Hi, my alarm didn't go off. I miss you. I will rewatch when it's over. Oh, no, don't worry about that. We're really glad to have you. We're just doing the trickle-in stuff, just saying our hellos and whatnot. Glad to have you here, Marilyn. Always a pleasure to see you in chat. Spills Tea, good to see you again. Hey, how's it going? How are you today? My husband tried to pinch me, but my eyes are green, so I get an automatic pass. Nice. Green eyes, that's a rare thing. So yeah, so for everyone who wants to participate, make sure to put those in there. And then speaking of green, we are going to go over the monthly challenge that we had. If you have participated in the challenge and want us to go over your submission, let me know in the chat, and I'll do my best to share with everybody on screen. Yeah, we started an hour later today due to the time change that happened over here in the States, and my team over in Europe haven't had their time change yet, so we're just accommodating for that. But we'll be going back to a normal time soon enough. In like, I think next show should be back. Yeah. So let's go over our campaign shares. So, as many of you know, we have been doing our monthly challenges, which have been quite a bit of fun. You know, we used to be doing our voting stuff every month, so this is kind of a new take on the whole voting process. So this has been really fun to see what everyone's been coming up with and giving some people prompts, as I don't know about y'all, but it can be really easy to get kind of stuck in the mud and not know what to make. So yeah, can you please share my, okay, we'll look for yours, Sunny. So I'm going to go over this anyways. If you are new to the chat or haven't seen these monthly challenges, we're going to go over kind of what those look like. But first, let me make sure. Can everyone hear the music? I'm working on my challenge right now and I'm struggling. Oh no, why are you struggling? Okay. Oh, that's my Spotify. Let's go over this. So if you didn't know, we have these challenges every month. And you can partake like throughout the entire month, and we end it on a voting process for a lucky winner. So you can join this challenge in 2 ways. And the big prompt is green wearables. I know there's a lot of amigurumi stuff, but we do want to give some, visuals on the wearables. A lot of people love to wear their hand makes. I know I do. I don't do it enough because I don't really make enough wearables. I make too many crochet like amigurumi. There was a time though where wearing your dolls was a thing, which I guess a lot of people are putting like their labubus on like their bags, but I digress. Perfect. So the 2 ways that you can join this challenge is to create a pattern yourself. So if you're already in the works of one or want to come up with something, this is a good way to submit and also get some new eyes on it as people are in the chat. Or you can make a project that already exists on Ribblr. So if you want to work on something and then start a journal and then share the link of the journal in the comments, that's another really great way to participate in the challenge. But it does have to kind of follow that prompt of like a green wearable. They must be new though. So if like you can't, like if you participated in the last challenge of like last month and it overlaps, you can't reuse that over and over. So for the pattern creators, all you have to do is just share the link of the pattern in the comments and let us know a little bit about it. You can kind of treat it as some self promotion. And then for the project makers, all you have to do is drop the link of your journal of the project that you're working on. So pretty easy way to join. And you can submit your pattern or project all the way until March 30th. So we do have 9 more days to do that. So plenty of time for sure. And then the voting runs for a week from March 31st to April 6th. And then we announce the winner on the 7th. And the prize also gets to win a gift card, $50 worth, as well as a badge on your profile that you'll be able to keep forever on your Ribblr profile. So pretty cool way. I mean, because we're already going to be creative anyways. So this is a cool way to kind of get involved and talk with folks. And then, of course, we have our, we have some inspo here. Some of these projects might take some time. But here's like a good idea. Wearables count as many different things. It doesn't have to be something you necessarily... Like it doesn't have to be like a sweater or anything if that doesn't fit your climate. It can be like bags or any other accessories, something you could put in your hair, anything that you can wear on your body. So it doesn't have to be like a shirt or a sweater. And we already have over like 150 people talking in the chat. So we'll go over some of those. Sunny K says, I shared accessories and also a wearable for this month's make. Oh, nice, nice. Wow, really added a lot. Um, I don't have time to make something for the March challenge. That's okay. We appreciate you at least being involved in like the voting process and also just being here to check it out. Marilyn says you should have 2 challenges, one for patterns and one for makes. Just my thought. That's interesting. Yeah, this one, I mean, this one's kind of serving both functions in one place. We just want to make it easier, not as convoluted. So we'll probably stick with just the one post for now, but I do appreciate your feedback and kind of what you're looking for, Ami Mommy. Or Marilyn, I mean. I saw Ami Mommy post and then after that. Yeah, I'm sure she will, but I still want to make sure that I give her something she'll enjoy. Oh, a tote. Nice. Hi, Eggy Pond. Good to see you. Happy to have you here today. How are you? So let's go over some of the things in the chat, in the comments that people have brought in. So, oh, speak of them, Sunny K shows up here. Oh, is this your new project? Oh, you made it. Oh, nice, nice. This is a lovely color. Super vibrant, really cool. Lucky Charm overshirt. Cool. How long did this take you to make, Sunny K? And it looks like, oh, and this is also from your, no, it's from the Snuggleries pattern. Nice, very cool. So this is a good example of how you can join in. You just post your link of your make or your journal. And then there I am. I do check this regularly. So if you want to chat, I am in the comments. Oh, Sunny K again. Like you got on this early. Awesome. So this is cool. Have a little tote for your phone. Very convenient, very nice. And then love the bandana. Bandanas can, you know, either go around your neck or in your hair, on your head. So very cool options here. Very cool. Thank you so much for sharing these. So great job to Sunny K. If you are in chat and want us to point something out that you've posted in the challenge, please let me know. So it's really cool to see people, you know, and your pattern can still be in testing. It doesn't have to be fully released. So this is one here, this 4-leaf clover scrunchie. This is a good example of someone who's getting started on it. And it makes you wonder, if we didn't have these challenges, would people be putting out as many patterns? So this is a really fun way to get people involved. And as a team behind the scenes, it has been lovely to be able to watch what people come up with. And then people post their updates, which is really fun. Arts and Naps. They join the chat sometimes, so it's good to see them. Animal Clip Friends. Oh, cute. Yeah, so like something as simple as that you can put in your hair and it counts as like a wearable. I love that, but also breaks my heart because we can't get any more Big Twist. Too early to be ripping scabs, Ami Mommy. Too early. Yeah, Big Twist is pretty goated, no doubt about that. We have Hooked by Marilyn, who's in the chat. It looks like... Is this your... Oh, this is your own pattern. Oh, nice. This is a fun scrunchie. This is a good photo to show it off right here. Oh, this is so fun. How creative and pretty quirky. So awesome job, Marilyn. It looks great. And it looks like it is on sale for $1. So for anyone who wants to support, you can come grab that pattern now. Have people making their patterns. We have this one from Crafty Celeste, who has also joined the chat before. So good to see some recognizable names. And it's definitely the time of the year to be making green stuff. I don't typically work, well, if I'm wearing something, I don't wear green, but when it comes to like my dolls, I definitely do have green. I actually made this one fairly recently. It has some green in it, but made my little flower very April-esque, or not April, but very spring-esque. Hey, Sunny K mentioned, oh, they mentioned it first. But I know I just started using Big Twist last year and I wish I had bought more. It's okay. We never know what happens. It's all liquidation stuff. So Big Twist could survive, just maybe in a different form. So don't give your hopes up. We got to manifest good things. So yeah, this is the challenge. If we don't have anyone else in chat who wants us to go. Oh, actually, I know Eggy Pond is in chat, and it looks like they made a little leprechaun hat, which did show up on the wish list. So very cool. This is really cute. I imagine this would go well on like a cat's head. Yeah, mine's still open. I'm grabbing sales. Nice. Oh, thank you so much, Ami Mommy. I appreciate the kind words about the flower. Yeah, the other pattern that I'm like writing up at the moment is this little like dessert that will be on Ribblr at some point. So we shall see. It's supposed to be a flan. So you can check that out when it comes, but I'll probably wait for a challenge that calls for that kind of inspiration. So, oh man, my Widow's Peak is not cooperating with me today. Thank you so much, Buttercup. And for everyone on Instagram, we are streaming over on Ribblr right now on the Ribblr app and the Ribblr browser. So definitely come check us out over there. You need it. Oh, thank you. I've kind of decided that I'm not really as interested in selling anymore, so I'm going to probably just put all my stuff up on Ribblr for free. Okay, and then I did want to go over really quickly back to the postcard and stuff. Actually, if you didn't see, we actually have a freebie that's live on our Instagram now today, so all you have to do is comment and we'll send it your way. But if you are new to Ribblr, just want to show you one way that you can win things without a whole lot of effort. Here, let me stretch this out. So if you're on the home page, you can actually make sure to click this little icon right here of Ribbit. You click it, shows up, and then each day that you come back over to Ribblr, you can simply click him or her or them, whichever you prefer your frog to be. They do the animation, and then since I just hit 5 days, since I'm Ribblr Premium, I can click to spin the wheel, and let's see what I get. Okay, I got the postcard again. Heck yeah, we're going duplicates. Nice. So I get to be put into the giveaway, which is great. And as you can see here, if you open up your Ribbit back up, you can actually see all your postcards here, and it'll identify that I have 2 of them, which is really great. When you open these up, you can flip it, you'll see a little message, and yeah, so excited to kind of be working on this page here. Oh my god, I love the little faces you did on both of those. Oh, thank you so much, Ami Mommy. How come you don't want to sell anymore? I just like the idea of giving my stuff away for free. I've been a blogger for years, so that's all been free, and on my YouTube as well. So I may as well just share the intellectual creative wealth with everybody, I reckon. Sup, Kitsune? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on by. How are you? Hello, Sharky. Or not hello, but like hi back. You never saw the messages? You have 2 of the current postcard. So if you weren't able to flip into it, all you need to do is put a green emoji in the chat and you'll already be up for grabs to potentially win this postcard. So all you have to do is put a green emoji in the chat and then you'll receive a message, whoever wins on Monday, from me. Hi, Watashi no Suki. How's it going today? Good to see you. Happy to have you here in the chat. Hope you're doing well. And then I think it's time. We get to crafting. We get to chatting. We get to getting to know one another on a you know, as intimate as a stream can be. So let me set my stuff up. I am going to be freehanding something today, working on a pattern for Ribblr. However, if you follow closely with everything going on Ribblr, you may have seen that we had a brand new roundup of patterns that are on the more floral side. They're more on the wearable side. There are some amigurumi if you do those too. But you can plan to see roundups every week moving forward. And it's also a great way for you to also self-promote or put patterns that you really like, helping promote your friends and loved ones on the platform. So you can find all those patterns here. So if you're looking for like a, yeah, you can check out that roundup there. And then let's, okay, we got Ribbit in here. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. It's still very sweet you do that because your stuff is def worth the money. I appreciate that, Ami Mommy. But yeah, the blogging world has ruined me. So I want to make sure everyone can get their hands on it. I don't want to, you know, Ribblr and all my other things have offered me so many other opportunities in terms of, you know, obviously the money makes it so I can stay home and do these kind of things, but I've been able to do this for long enough that I've been able to build other ways of doing that rather than focus on sales. So I may as well take advantage and give my community, all of you, some incentive to check out my shop and hopefully be inspired, and also maybe even learn a trick or two. I really like the educational stuff online, so. So thank you everyone for participating. I have my pink and white. If you are we are gonna have a big, or we'll be doing another roundup next week. Next week will be Sakura themed. So if you're into Sakura patterns like cherry blossoms and stuff, it'll be a good time to tune in and check all of that out. Got my handy dandy 4mm hook, an absolute classic. I love the Philip 4mm. I've been using 4mm since I started actually. So can't go wrong with that. And then I'm going to be kind of working on like a floral bunny pattern. But if you're working on a pattern made from Ribblr, feel free to actually, you have my permission to post those links in the chat if you want to share, or even if you want to self-promote, feel free. And then I do want to ask, since we did talk about a cleansing of our palettes for what we're working on, what are your goals for spring of 2025? You know, we live in a world where sometimes, it feels like a lot of things are out of our control, and that is true. But when it comes to our crafts, we are able to have full control of what we make, and that overwhelming feeling that crafters can feel, that is something that can be mitigated. And just talking it out can really help refreshing your list. I myself am not someone who likes to have more than like 3 ideas at the very top of my head, or otherwise I feel like I'm pulled in so many directions that I end up spending time not working on anything because it's all so overwhelming. Hobby Goblet is using a 1.9mm. Oh my gosh, do you have like a monocle on or like a magnifying glass? I recently dropped 2 new patterns. Congratulations, Banana. How many patterns do you have in total? And did you put them on Ribblr? And for those watching on Instagram, we are streaming over on Ribblr.com, so make sure to come check us out over there. Would love to see you in the chat, partaking and seeing what I'm working on. You can actually see the up and down view. But yeah, I think spring is a nice time to, you know, they say spring cleaning for a reason. So now's the time to kind of, you can physically clean your space, but also clean up your headspace as well. All right, I'm actually gonna throw this up on the screen. Let me go grab this screen capture. I'm gonna actually put this here up top. That way we can actually take a look at what folks are posting. I am only going to click links that have Ribblr in it. Ooh. This one's pretty. This is cool. Oh, and it's free. So it looks like Ami Mommy has the this awesome granny square up. These are really pretty. There's so many things you can do with a granny square, so great job on that. Love to see it. And then Marilyn has this pattern coming. A taco dishcloth scrub. Holy, that is genius. That's really clever. I like that a lot, actually. Huh. Very creative, very cool. Sunny says, my spring goal is to finish market prep and stop procrastinating. Bye everyone, I gotta rest. I broke my big toe in the desert. Alright, bye Sunny K, thanks so much for coming on by. Take care, hope you rest up, and we'll see you hopefully for the next show. I agree with the spring cleaning, finishing off some of the projects I've started. Nice. Does anyone still have, like, even Christmas? Everyone's done with their Christmas projects, right? Right? I'm using blue, pink, and purple for the flowers, and they're looking... Oh, yay! I'm so glad to hear it's looking so good so far. It always feels, at least for when it comes to amigurumiing the plushie making, I feel like nothing ever looks good until you're done. So it's really hard to, like, get a gauge of, like, how it's going to turn out. So you really have to trust the process. Hello, Mushroom Girl. Hello, Amali. Good to see both of you. We are streaming on Ribblr right now. If you want to come check us out over on Ribblr.com or open up the Ribblr app, we'll see you there. We got some fun chatters looking at patterns that people are coming up with. Hope to see you over on the platform. I am freehanding something right now. We are sharing some patterns that people are putting in the chat. I am only opening up Ribblr links, so don't send anything else other than that. You can either send your favorites or something that you're working on or a pattern that you just dropped. Happy to see it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But one of my spring, I've focused so much on like writing things and whatnot. I am definitely going to be focused more on video making. For my crochet content, and I do want to lean more into the educational stuff, and the really cool thing though is because I'm doing that, you might hear, oh, not as much written work, but then it might not show up on Ribblr. But on the contrary, Ribblr does a really great job with Rebuild, being able to implement your YouTube videos or other kind of video formats into the pattern, making it much more accessible for folks to be able to do a pattern. So it's really great that Ribblr offers even more to be able to do with it. So I'll be focused on video format for sure. Hooked by Marilyn says, I have a hot tamale in testing now too. Dang, you're very creative. I like this food kick that you're on. Yeah, I did struggle with that, but I made a little rectangle swatch of the colors to try and see how they worked, and I'm gonna sew the swatch together to make it a card holder. Oh, for the bag? Oh, nice. Wow, so creative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And when you're all writing your patterns, are you writing them like from Rebuild itself, or are you writing on paper and then transferring it, or what's everyone like? If you're a pattern designer in the chat, would love to hear your like process. And for those of you who are crafters who just follow patterns, you know, whether you be doing markets or anything, we'd love to know kind of what your plans are for the spring. If your, you know, inspiration has changed on a dime, kind of like our season did, or if you're still kind of kicking it with what you've been up to. All right, let's see it. Kitsune has put up this. Oh, the taiyaki ice creams, how cute. Aw, I love taiyaki. Oh, this is so cute. I wonder if I can actually show you my tattoo without getting my foot in the frame, but I think I can. I actually have a taiyaki. I have this Pikachu in one on my leg. So I definitely feel the inspo there. Yeah, I imagine that this would take some time, but it looks really cute. And it looks like it is on sale. So for anyone who wants to click the link and go check out that pattern to go snag it for yourself, now's a good time to do so if it's on sale. Thank you so much for sharing, Kitsune. I actually have a Kitsune on my arm as well, so a lot of stuff to share. There it is. I have been working on the mosaic mermaid scale blanket pattern I bought here on Ribblr since last autumn, but it's resting for now. Ooh, how many hours do you think you put into it, Miss Wang? Thank you, Mommy. I appreciate the love on the tattoo. I have some ideas for patterns, just need to figure out how to make them and set up the Ribblr shop. I saw that you made a make Aegipon. We shared it when we were looking at the March challenge. So thank you for participating. It's really easy to set up a shop. Ribblr makes it just like, you know, I mean, honestly, I think like anyone could do it. So you could even do it straight off your phone if you wanted to. Marilyn says straight into rebuild. Nice. Glad that it's so accessible. I am also a Pokemon fan, very much so. I'm actually building a Goldingo deck right now. I like that Pokemon. For the 1000th Pokemon, I thought that was pretty fitting. I'm also getting a Kitsune tattoo. They are definitely my favorite creature. I really like Kitsune too. Actually, the reason Kitsune means so much to me is because during my early 20s, you know, not sure how old everyone is here, but if you're familiar with your early to mid 20s, it really is kind of a time of self-discovery, right? And I was very public online, and I was trying to, you know, as an artist, it's hard to be an artist in your artist or crafter. If you're a crafter, though, you are an artist. Even if you follow patterns, you're still an artist. Don't get it twisted. But hello, Kitty and her yarn. Good to see you. And Muffin. Good to see you both. But anyways, being an artist and dealing with your early 20s is like, it's like a pseudo puberty, I guess. It's really awkward trying to figure out who you are. And it wasn't until I discovered the band Baby Metal who just opened my eyes, I think, in terms of like finding myself. Their debut album absolutely changed my life, and Kitsune is kind of like their like representation. And I just love the kawaii metal they were doing, like, you know, turning metal cute. And I feel like I've kind of done that in my own way. You know, I use heavy metal stuff for like my branding and whatnot, and I do tend to make, I aim to make cute things. Like, here's my other Sakura pattern, this cherry blossom hand soap dispenser. I don't know why this is so sad looking. It's just kind of gravity's done its thing, but yeah, so that's why I got this Kitsune tattoo. It was like my first like big tattoo. I had already gotten a tattoo when I was in Vietnam, but this was like my first like big exposed one. Hobby Goblet is, I'm working on a cap free hand. What is that? You work on somewhere too. What Watashino? Setting up the stripe, I still need to set. Would there be other payment options available? Not this current moment, but definitely something to keep your eyes on as Ribblr does expand, and we do see that there is a base who are looking for that. So, but there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff and technicalities that I have no hand in, so I'm not really the person to ask. Many hours, Miss Wang says, on their design, but need to focus on the pattern, so I prefer to work on it in periods. Nice. Yeah, that's the way to do it, and it'll feel so good once it's done. And I feel like it's nice to kind of have one of those like long projects you have like behind all like the kind of shorter ones. You love Baby Metal too? Nice. I have one of their banners. Oh, very cool. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate the kind words. And for those on Instagram, we are streaming on Ribblr right now. So if you open up the Ribblr app or the Ribblr browser, you can definitely come find the show. And you can also self-promote if you wish. Now is the time to get to know your community members as we move forward in this world of ours that we were born into. It's very worthwhile to get to know your community members, know who's around, make friends, whether that be online or IRL in real life. Whew, okay. And then I will probably continue this project through the weekend. I'm going to be teaching all weekend, so if you are in the Portland, Oregon area, come at me. You just noticed the little Pokemon stickers on my work tray? Yes, I actually have quite a few, as you can see here. But if you are new to Ribblr, actually, this was actually our old original logo here. So we had the cursive L and everything, which honestly, it might be time to add a new sticker. I should have more. I do. It's time to add another sticker. There we are. So new logo, and there's the old one. It's not like world earth-shattering different, but different enough. I am a big fan of sticker bombing things, so I mean, typically my this water bottle isn't sticker bombed that much. I only have 2 stickers on it, which I really should add more. But not every day you're finding like the dishwasher water safe one. Yes, Ribblr stickers. Will be interesting. Who will be the first to get a Ribblr tattoo? Whom? Will it be one of you? Will it be me? Who knows? Well, I love all those. It's a great addition. Yes, it is a good addition. Love seeing Ribbit up here. Tell us about your teaching. I just teach classes in the local area for crochet classes. I actually did teach at the community college for a few terms, but I didn't really enjoy teaching at the community college at all. Actually, I actually dreaded it, but I really do love teaching where I'm teaching now. So I teach like beginner classes. I teach them for adults, and then we just started offering crochet for kids classes. So teaching the youth is definitely an interesting experience for sure. Tomorrow is actually my crochet for kids classes, so it's pretty much just a glorified daycare. But it's cool. It's fun. And then I also offer like workshops for certain classes. So like in the springtime, we'll have like a vegetable workshop where you can pick and choose like my vegetable patterns, and we just work on those together. And I'm there to help. Hello, Cassie Sassy 19. Yes, go youth. The youth definitely deserve our attention and help as they navigate this world of ours, and they definitely deserve a proper education in any regard, whether it be, in a formal school setting that definitely deserves funding, or whether it be a trade or a craft as well. There's a lot of value to crochet. I always tell my students that, as great as crochet is, it is a great post-apocalyptic skill to have, a great bartering skill. Perhaps the US dollar, or any dollar really, defaults on itself. The dollar or any currency is built on trust. So it's good to have something, in the back pocket that you can contribute to society and also find joy. You never know in this kind of world where you might just be kind of bored, and no matter what's going on in the world, you always deserve to find joy. You are here to live a life as well, and you have every right to finding happiness and pockets of joy within your day-to-day life. What age kids do you teach? They're like anywhere from they're like really like, I don't know, like I don't really know the ages, but like anywhere from like first to like fifth grade, so pretty young. It's really interesting because like it's really cute to like watch the kids like learn something. I don't have children of myself, and I don't really plan on it. So this is kind of like the closest I'll ever be to children in terms of like proximity. I did teach high schoolers though for quite a few years how to drive. But since I'm not doing driver's education anymore, this is like now those were high schoolers, and these are like kids. So it's really interesting because their brains are so sharp and they have so much brain elasticity that like they get it. They can pick up crochet super quick. It's just the like hand-eye coordination of like having their hands do what their brain wants them to do. So that's like the part that they struggle with, and that's like, it's like a learning curve for me to like have to talk to them in a certain, like, I don't know. It's hard to get their brains and their hands to do the exact same thing. I remember being told that video games were a waste of time, and I do think I was able to like, I didn't pick up crochet fast at all, but I do think I was able to excel once I was able to get it because of the video games I played. My hands and my eyes can, work in conjunction with one another. Oh, that sounds fun though. Teaching the little ones how to make their own stuff. Yeah, it is. It's really satisfying. It's fulfilling. Not full of stickers, but a lot of stickers still. Nice teaching. Wish to teach adults one day. Work as a teacher here in Sweden, teaching teenagers woodwork. Oh wow, let's go, Miss Wang. That's really cool. Yeah, adults are. It's interesting. I feel like I get the most attitude from adults than I do like children, which is like surprising. So yeah, thank you for the kind words, M1420T. We are streaming over on the Ribblr app and the Ribblr browser, so if you want to come check out the Ribblr app, come find us. You can see everything on screen, as well as the chat, which I'm mainly focused on. Marilyn says, nice. I taught at a senior home for a while. Dementia ladies that used to crochet. It was fun to hang with them. Oh, nice. I actually have some experience with that. I was a caregiver for a few years as well for patients with dementia who were like kind of like the step before hospice. So that was an interesting thing. I didn't teach crochet at the time, but those folks are indeed a pleasure to be around in some regards. Well, that's cool. You got a cool past. Thank you. Is my past cool? I guess I have had kind of I guess I have kind of had a hurricane or turbulent 20s that I've got to spend in terms of like career. Yeah, I guess it's pretty interesting. It's not my like path forward was not very conventional, so it is fun to talk about. Like all the jobs I had in my 20s were actually, I don't need to go over all those. I don't want to bore everyone with the details. Spills T says, I am working on testing a pattern plus designing a fox slash Arctic fox snuggler pattern. Oh, really? Oh, that sounds cool. How is the process coming so far? Are there any challenges you're having? When I think of a challenge, I think the most difficult pattern for me was my pumpkin spice latte pattern. Oh, I helped teach first to fifth graders doing crafts and stuff, and had a bit of a struggle because there was always one kid that would try and beat you up. Yeesh. Yeah, I mean, obviously you can't throw it back. That is like awkward, honestly. Thank you for the kind words, Tra. We are streaming on Ribblr right now if you want to come check us out. Um, I have run out of yarn. We are all experiencing a tragedy at this very moment. Can we all get an F in chat for Spills Tea? I taught a deaf/mute lady when I was 12 years old, and I taught all 4 of my children now. Wow. Look at you, Heaven Star. You know, I'm under the impression that if you are a crafter, by default, you are an educator in some degree, because you have a specialty skill that you can pass on. Hello, Linda Rose Studio. Hello from Northern Ontario, Canada. Hello, Linda. How are you today? Good to see you. We are actually streaming on Ribblr right now. If you want to come check us out on the app or on the browser. So come on by to ribblr.com and come hang out. Good. F in chat for Spills Tea. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Last year, a girl, I would just give her stickers, and she kept trying to pull my arm off. Yeesh, yoogs. Well, you made it out, hopefully with both arms still intact. I had a bunch of gift cards, so I have so much yarn that I should be sitting pretty for a little bit. I just like don't really know what to like. Yeah. I have like my scarves going on, but now it's starting to warm up a little bit over here. Yep, still got my arms. Me arms. Also, apologies for talking so much. I'm trying to lull my daughter to sleep. Oh, no. Like we appreciate you as your streamer. Everyone who's chatting makes it even more of a pleasant experience. So, if you were here for our last show, we did go over kind of what the new update is going to look like, because like Ribblr is not going to be looking the same here shortly. So it's going to be really awesome, especially for the Ribblr show, how like the chat's going to look. Everyone's going to have like their own bubble, so it'll be much easier to follow along. Who was all here for that when one of our founders came on and we talked about the update? Okay, the song's kind of a banger. I don't know about y'all, but if a song is so good, it just gives me like a stank face. The other music I've been like totally enjoying this past like few days is been loving Jenny's new album, and then also a huge fan of the La Seraphim EP. Okay, so there's a number of you here. Yeah, so really excited. You can look forward to that update coming in April. For all those that got to see it. Yeah, it's gonna look awesome. Having like a Explorer for you page, and I think having a following tab will be really cool. I know that's like, cause like the following tab isn't gonna be like algorithm, however you say something that's dedicated or subjected to an algorithm. So being able to follow your friend, I know like that's kind of like the gripe of social media right now is, missing people. Like, what's the point of following someone if you're not gonna be able to see their stuff? So now when you follow people on Ribblr, you'll actually be able to see their content and not miss it. So if you find someone that you really do enjoy, even the links that people have put in the chat, if you want to keep up with one another, the following tab will be a great way to do so. My little sister came in my room and said, "Who are you talking with on the TV?" Oh, really? Am I on the TV? Oh, geez. It's a lot of pressure. And if you are enjoying today's show, always feel free to snap a picture and share onto Instagram so we can reshare. Always love seeing who's enjoying the show. We really like having these live streams to be able to connect with so many of the community members, and y'all do such an awesome job within the community section. So always a pleasure to be here. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, Ami Mommy. Not you too, Eggy Pond. Not the TV. Oh no. Okay. Another banger? Cassie Sassy does not have Instagram. That is okay. You can also, I think you can do stories on Facebook too, I think. But you can find Ribblr on everywhere. You can find us on Threads, Instagram, TikTok. Honestly, you should probably just have our own subreddit at this point, now that I think about it. Or you can also post how you feel about the show in the community section. That is a really good place for us to check out feedback, see what you might be wanting in the shows, what we might be missing, leaving me a terrible, horrible review saying that you want a new host. All those kind of, that valuable information can go far. Streaming to the TV, that's kind of hype though. Why did that sound like a Pokemon battle theme for a second? Because you're propagated. Because you're in love with Pokemon. Bigger than the phone. Yes, definitely bigger than the phone. Your Instagram will open. I just finished an Oxalotl. I now have 3 Oxalotl and 3 I think it's Octopiece. I'm gonna go with Octopiece. Like geese, but Octopiece. No, it's probably octopies. Whatever they are. That's a good question. It's a good question. I actually... I can't find it right now, but I actually made an octopus. I think it wasn't like recent, but... Oh, here it is. This is my little octopus. It's the, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. What is it called? What are the little octopus balls called again that you can get at restaurants? something. But yeah, this is mine. This is my little octopus. Oh, a Gengar jacket. Nice. I actually have a actually I can put it right here. I have a Haunter tattoo right here actually. Yeah, I have a bunch of Pokemon. I have this Snorlax I also made, which this will also be on Ribblr for sure. Takoyaki, yeah. All right, bye, Eggy Pond. Take care. It was good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on by today for so long. Thanks, Heaven Star. I appreciate it. Every time I get a tattoo, I like that first week of a every tattoo. There's maybe been like 2 tattoos I haven't felt this way. Hi, Mod. Good to see you. The first week of tattoo, I always regret. I don't regret the tattoo. It's just like, I mean, I guess I am going through like tattoo regret, but it's so hard for your brain to like get used to like, okay, well, my skin is permanently changed. Your Snorlax is so pudgy and happy. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the newest one I got, for anyone who's like a fan of Full Metal Alchemist, I just got Pride up here on my arm. So this one hurt. This one hurt really bad on the inner arm. Was not a... It looks kind of demented, or like, you know, like evil. So I really like how evil it looks. Oh, that's awesome, Mod. If you want to come on by, you can come hang out with... we are streaming over, for everyone on Instagram, we are streaming over on Ribblr.com right now, or the Ribblr app. You can actually come meet some like-minded individuals, also on the Ribblr community that were commenting, that are in the comment section. So open up the Ribblr app and we'll see you over there. Yo, Ami Mommy Makes says... Thank you for the kind words, Heaven Star. Yeah, I would imagine since it's right on the crux here. Yeah. And also your inner arm like doesn't really get like a lot of sunlight or anything, so it's just like kind of like a sensitive, soft, sour spot. Has everyone been productive during this stream and all the things that they're making? I kind of want to get like a chibi Alphonse somewhere on my arm. Oh, that would be so cute. Heck yeah. What are you? You can come hang out on the Ribblr chat mode. Yes, creating a basket. Nice. We need to get into the... Once we get to the time, it'll be amazing once we get to like the point in technology where you'll be able to like type things out with your eyes or your brain while you can craft with both hands. We need technology to cater to the crafter, which I guess technically is what Ribblr does. I'll be productive again in a minute once I lay my daughter down in bed. Nice. Indigo Blue, you've been kind of quiet. Been working on your cat this whole time. Nice, nice. Not that it's an issue you've been quiet, but it's just I know you were here. So knowing that you were working on something makes me happy. Knitting socks for a friend. Wow, you must really like this friend. I hear knitting socks is... Well, I just don't even know how you go about doing like the heel part. That's like... The heel part is like the scary part, IMO, when it comes to the like making socks. I've never made a pair of socks in my life. Oh, rebuild hands free? Yes, please. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Kinda, my sister is being annoying. Not the sister. Well, enjoy the annoying part. Once you are no longer living together, you'll miss it. I'm finishing a test pattern. I love it. What is the test pattern, Heaven Star? That's one Black Mirror stuff, though. The high of tech, at least. Oh, yeah, no doubt. But I'm actually not really someone who's, like, afraid of, like, the super tech stuff. Like, honestly, if I had to put, like, a chip in my brain so I could play music in my head whenever I wished, honestly, whatever. Hot take. Hot take. Hello, Andesite. Hello, welcome on in hello mode. So for those on Instagram, we are streaming on Ribblr.com or the Ribblr app right now. Just chilling, crafting, hanging out. Been a pleasure talking to everybody today. Beginning of spring. It's always good to bring in spring with the good vibes. Chill, manifest. I want to make shark socks, but I don't know how to. Oh, cute. I imagine you would just do like, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, there's ways to do it. Like, I imagine like you could even do like a white, or I don't know, you could just make the heel red. I make sure I craft during this time, since sometimes I don't get a lot of time to crochet or I get distracted. Oh, nice. Well, I'm really glad that this is a good way for you to kind of get into it. That's kind of like the purpose of these, is to like help folks, you know, get started on a project before the weekend. Sometimes the hardest part about crafting is just getting started. I know I struggle with like the starting process, but once you're in it, you're in it. Also, pro tip for maybe, I don't know, anyone who's listening. If you are working in the round, there is technically a right and a wrong side. So it's always good to flip your work and make sure that the correct side is facing outward so your stitches are a bit more uniform. Lear should make some big shark slippers. True. Lear would absolutely destroy that. Like, I'm pretty sure Lear is like prodigy level slipper maker. I'm free. Well, now back to making flowers. Yay! Yeah, I'm kind of making like a 3D one. Like, as you can tell with this flower, this one was 3D that I did, but I'm trying to do like a different, more simple one. And we are going to be ending stream here short, like probably in like the next 5 to 10 minutes. But before we go, does anyone have any exciting plans for the weekend? I myself do not. I kind of wish I had been able to rest a little bit more this weekend, because I'm just like really like jet lagged and tired. But I do have to teach this weekend, so a little brutal. But you know what? I am grateful for the opportunity to work. That one is rather simple already, though. Unless you're trying to make a tulip, you'll have to see. And yes, I want to make it even more simple. I want to buy good quality yarn, so which brand is good? Unfortunately, I don't really have an answer for you at the moment because my favorite yarn line is going away. But hopefully in the future I will have an answer for you. I'm so sorry, Mode. Alright, I made these for myself because I could not follow other patterns back in the day. Alright, let's see it. Oh, nice. Okay, so they're kind of like... They're like slipper socks, right? These are cute. Thank you for sharing. Mostly woodwork and try to finish one sock. Woodwork is such a fascinating, amazing skill to have. Okay, I think I'm done craft. It took me this long to make something so small. I'd be a slow crocheter, I tell you what. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a life, so no big plans for me. That's okay. That's okay. Having a life is overrated, am I right? Chilling at home, doing your thing. Sometimes I can bring the most peace and joy. And you said you're not in the States, right? I'm retired, so every day is Saturday. Oh, let's go, Marilyn. I'm sure you worked hard to get there, though. Lameo, hey, we were also distracting you, though. But it's my job to be focused. But we are at that point where my social battery is definitely on the low end. I tell you, you skip 1 week of streaming and all of a sudden you're like, oh. But it was really fun. We'll go over some stuff before we go. So the winner of the postcard will be reached out to on Monday with their code to get it. Thank you everyone for participating in the giveaway. If you haven't, you can still participate. All you have to do is leave a green emoji in the chat. But if you want to play it safe, you can definitely go make sure to feed your own mascot on the main page. If you haven't already, you get 1 feed a day, and there's even a clock timer that lets you know when you can do it next. So make sure to do that. We have some floral patterns that we shared on both the community section and our Instagram, so make sure to check that out. Mainly, a good representation of a lot of different things, so you can go check that out. Make sure to support, and you can self-promote there as well. You can make sure to look for our roundup coming on Monday. Next week will be a Sakura week, so a lot of cherry blossoms. So if you're looking for info on that, we hope that you enjoy your springtime with whatever that may look like. Over here in Portland, Oregon, it is like 40 degrees and pouring rain, so that doesn't feel very spring, but flowers do need the water to grow. So, sometimes when it rains, it pours, but you need that in your life. It can't always be sunny. Remember, if you're going through a hard time, remember these words. And last but not least, we do have our monthly challenge going on for March. So the prompt is green wearables. So whether wearables are something that you excel in and that you're always working on, or if wearables are something that you don't particularly make often, now's a great time to get encouraged and inspired and join the community. And on top of that, for a chance to win a prize of $50 to go buy whatever kind of craft tools that you may need. So really great thing to be working on here. And we highly suggest you come check it out. Here's some inspiration on screen. A lot of folks in the comments have shared, over 150 people showing off what they're making and stuff. So really great way to get involved, get to know your online neighbor, self-promote, and just find a safe space to chat. I know sometimes it can feel like, how can I jump into the conversation? I feel that way. And I really do appreciate so many of you chatty Cathys in the chat who always, I hope, feel comfortable enough to speak up in the chat. I know myself, if it can be kind of awkward or, you know, maybe not as like welcoming or inclusive to say something in the chat. I hope that that does not exist in the Ribblr community chat over here on the stream. My goal is to make it comfortable for all of you to participate. We're all here together. We're all crafty people. We're all sharing the same platform. We all have a passion for crafting and being on Ribblr. You know, Ribblr offers so many different things, and they continue to inspire and innovate and, you know, add things to the community that other places online might be lacking. So we do hear everything you have to say. So thank you everyone for being such a respectful and fun community that the Ribblr team loves to wake up to every single day. Y'all make it worth it. Ribblr, of course, is its own thing, but without people like you, Ribblr isn't what it is without you. So we really do appreciate it. Thank you for all your creativity and encouragement and respect, and just your energy day by day. We're all in this together. Really excited to share this online space with all of you. And that is my spiel. So that is it for today's stream. Really appreciate talking to so many of you in the chat. And yeah, we will not be meeting next week, but you still have till the 30th to submit your monthly challenge submissions, and we will be back on April 4th. So probably have an interview, so let your friends, family, colleagues, enemies even know about the show. Thanks for sharing about Ribblr. Always a pleasure to have you here. Next time I see you, we will have a complete, or I think next time I see you, we'll have a new facelift on Ribblr, which will be super exciting, so keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, so I will see everyone on April 4th, I hope. It's been a pleasure. We missed you last week, and the absence was felt. So it was good to see everybody. Thank you everyone for your kind words, and I will catch you for the next stream. Bye-bye now.